You've landed on the Moon Show. I'm your host, Crypto Kid, and you're watching the Daily Crypto Live. Guys and girls, I have something incredibly special for you today on this specific and very special live stream. The price of Ethereum is broken to $4,200 this morning. It looks like we're trying to confirm a breakout. In fact, some could even say that we've confirmed a breakout of this multi-cycle bullish pennant. And I think the most important level that Ethereum was trying to clear and is on the path of clearing is the $4,000 level of resistance, which was such a cursed level that Ethereum has tried multiple times to break above but couldn't do it. But multiple analysts, including myself, believe that this time is actually the lucky charm for Ethereum. So in celebration of Ethereum pumping to 4.2 and going to Ethereum season as capital shifts from Bitcoin into Ethereum, we will see hopefully the $5.7 to $8,000 areas. And in celebration of that, we, the Moon Show team, and also WEEX, our wonderful partners, we decided to do a massive giveaway. Of course, if you've been following with the shows over the past few days and few weeks, you already know about this wonderful campaign that WEEX has launched for us. They've kind of pre-expected the price of Ethereum to pump this much, so we wanted to do this wonderful giveaway for all of you. Some of you were already able to benefit from this completely free $1,000 Ethereum position that you get when you sign up with the first link in the description down below. And I'll show you how you can be doing that to take advantage of this free position and go ahead and trade Ethereum in just a few minutes time. But first of all, congratulations to Diego from the Moon Show team, the Moonwalkers, who was able to claim this $1,000 free Ethereum trade, which requires no deposits, no KYC, just signing up with your email address and binding your phone number to your account and downloading the WEEX app. That's all you have to do. Diego was already able to make over 806% in profits, it looks like. And he was able to make $155 completely for free when Ethereum was at $4,000. So his profits would have went up even more. So in this show, I'm going to show you how you can claim this position, and we will talk about some Ethereum price analysis too. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is click the first link in the description or the pinned comment link to those two. Both work perfectly fine. As soon as you click this link, you're going to be forwarded to our partner campaign page. So let me switch the browser over to Safari because I've done this before. I already have a WEEX account. We've been trading on WEEX for a very long time, opening positions on WEEX since 1.5 and $1.6 thousand on Ethereum. But if you're a new person, a new sign up, joining WEEX for the first time, you get to enjoy this wonderful campaign. So as soon as you click the first link in the description down below, you're going to be forwarded to this campaign page. As you can see in the new user rewards category, as soon as you link your email, which is by creating your account, and link your phone number to your account, you'll be able to get a $10 free trading coupon. But that's not all. You actually get to get a completely free $1,000 worth of an Ethereum trade, which whatever profits you make with this free position that will be airdropped into your account, it will be completely yours. Well, the profits will be completely yours and you can withdraw those profits to yourself. So how can you claim this? Well, all you have to do is click the sign up button at the top right-hand corner. And I'm going to show you how you can do one of the steps, and then you'll have to do your phone number and then download the app yourself. And I'll go through the CryptoKid video, which I published, where I did do the link and phone number and download the app, so we can go through those steps over on the CryptoKid video. But the first step that you need to do is obviously click the first link in the description down below, which is going to be right over here. So the first link in the description, 2 weeks. As soon as you click that link, you're going to be forwarded to this page. Then you just need to click the sign up button at the top right-hand corner. So the white button. We click the sign up button. It will take us to this page, and I created a brand new email address just for this specific tutorial purposes. So please don't spam me on this email address. But it is the following. So we will put it into the bar. So it's going to be the Moon Show Tutorials at gmail.com. I'm going to click sign up and receive new user gifts. And after I do that, I'm going to click I'm not a robot, and hopefully WEEX understands that I'm not a robot. Cars, okay, AI, that's right. The cars are these ones. I was about to say that, I mean, AI is, I'm sure, more than capable of doing these captures. So how are we going to differentiate robots to humans in the upcoming few years with ChatGPT 5 and so on? But look, as soon as I put in my email address, I'm going to get my confirmation code. I'm going to copy that code and put it into the email verification. Then after I paste it, I will just create my password. For this purpose, I will Actually, I'm going to go and switch to my face for a couple of seconds as I input my password. And then as soon as I type my password, we can come back to the screen. So I'll do a temporary password for now. OK, and then we'll switch back. So after you put your password in, you're going to click Next. So after you click Next, one of the steps to claiming your free $10 trading coupon, and then obviously your free $1,000 Ethereum position would have been completed. The only other step you need to do for the $10 trading coupon is actually linking your phone number to your account. So because I don't want to reveal my personal phone number here on the show with you, I'll just show you on the CryptoKid video where I've already recorded and done that step. So let's quickly play the clip where I go through linking your phone number to your accounts and then completing that step for verification. And then I'll talk to you about the final thing which you need to do, which is downloading the WEEX app, signing into the WEEX app to get the $1,000 free Ethereum trade airdrop. So I'm going to mute myself and we can play the following video, just a few seconds of it to get an idea of how the linking phone number stage really works. The second thing that we have to do is click the link phone number account to get $10 for free. So I'm going to click the link phone number. I'm going to input my phone number, so I don't want to share this with you. I'm going to click pause, but after I input my phone number, I'm going to click the send button to receive an SMS verification. And from that point onwards, after I click submit, I will be back with you shortly. So let me put my phone number in and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so after clicking submit, you're going to need to do another email verification. So if I switch back here and I click send, it's going to send a security verification code to my email address, of which I can see is going to be the top one. I'm going to copy this code and I will paste it onto the campaign page. So copy and paste, click confirm, and there you go. Now you're going to be eligible for 10 USDT right off the bat to be able to go ahead and open positions. So in about Okay, so that's the step involving the phone verification. It's super simple. All you have to do is click the link phone number button, put your phone number in, then click the confirm button. It will send you an SMS verification code. You will input the verification code. It will send you a verification code to your email address to double verify, and then boom, you'll be completing that step and you'll be eligible to get your $10 trading coupon within the next 72 hours time. And guys, this campaign is finishing very soon, so you want to be taking advantage of it as soon as possible. So then there will be a 72-hour wait time because WEEX wants to make sure that you're not exploiting the exchange and making multiple accounts to take all of these positions. So there will be a 72-hour wait window where WEEX will check if you are doing multiple accounts to prevent from obviously exploitation. But in 72 hours time, and you can put a 72-hour countdown on your mobile phone or as a reminder and come back to this specific page to claim that $10 trading coupon. So it's super important that you bookmark this link, the first link in the description down below, to come back to and then see and claim your bonuses. So for the $1,000 Ethereum airdrop, which I think is the most important one, again, doesn't require any KYC, any deposits. The second part is to just download the WEEX app to your mobile device. The WEEX mobile app is available on both iOS and Android. And over on the CryptoKid video, you can actually see that when you click the download now button, it's going to take you to a page with the QR code to download the application. And you can use the QR code on my screen, or you can click the download now button. And then I believe you have to do that actually. So it's best to click the download or unlock now button, and you'll be forwarded to a page with the QR code. If you can scan that QR code with your mobile device to download the application to your phone, then sign into the app with the brand new created account, the brand new account you've created. You'll just have to give it basically around 2 minutes after signing into it with your mobile device. And as soon as you do that and refresh the page, you will see a 72-hour countdown on both the $10 coupon and the $1,000 Ethereum position. And that's just for WEEX to make sure that you're not exploiting them and you're not creating multiple accounts to over-abuse and overuse the campaign that WEEX is so kindly doing. So in 72 hours time, you can come back to this page, claim both the $10 trading coupon and the $1,000 position, and you can literally go ahead and open positions on Ethereum without risking your own money, and whatever profits you make are going to be completely yours to withdraw. So guys, I hope that makes sense. You can even get more bonuses with the first link, and those are deposit bonuses. So if you deposit $10,000 into your trading accounts over on WEEX, it has to be in your futures account. So when you deposit money to your WEEX account, which you can do so by clicking the deposit button here. You have to deposit, let's say you want to go for the biggest bonus, $10,000. And after you deposit that 10,000 USDT into your account, you'll have to move that USDT from your spot account to your futures account, which is super easy to do. And maybe I can do a bit of a demonstration here as well for that. Let's see, let me see if I can show that to you. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the chat section and I will get to them at the end of this tutorial. Okay, so let me quickly show you how that is done. So if you want to be eligible for the maximum futures deposit bonus, and that's a separate bonus to the new user rewards. So the new user rewards, you don't have to deposit anything. But if you want to deposit money to the exchange, you can actually get even more free Ethereum airdrops. So with a total deposit of 10,000 USDT into your accounts, you can get $4,000 worth of an Ethereum position, plus $3,000, plus $2,000, plus $500, and plus $400, and then even plus $100 worth of Ethereum trades. So they're all cumulative. So if you do the maximum one, which is $10,000, you get all of these. If you do $6,000 deposit, you get the 3, 2, 5, and 4, and 1, so on and so forth. So you can choose the category. It ranges all the way down to just 100 USDT, which you would probably deposit anyways if you want to start trading on WEEX. I love WEEX. We've been trading on there for the past 7 months, and I've had a great experience so far. So if you want to do that deposit, you just click the deposit button at the top right-hand corner. Let me check if it's visible. If it's not visible, basically it's going to be at the very, very top of your dashboard. It's a big deposit button. You click the deposit button and it will forward you to the deposit page. So as soon as you select USDT, and it has to be USDT, you click select crypto, you click USDT, choose your network. I usually go for TRC20 or ERC20. One is Ethereum, one is Tron. Let's say you went with the ERC20. You can get the deposit address and deposit $10,000, $6,000, depending on which one you want to claim. You can go ahead and deposit the money to the exchange. As soon as the money arrives, you want to go to Assets Overview. And under Assets Overview, the money will land in most likely your funding or your spot account. Let's say it's in your funding account. You would go to USDT. You would click Transfer. After clicking Transfer, you're going to go from funding account to the futures account. You would select the amount of USDT you want to put into it. Let's say it's 10,000, right? So you would put the 10. Okay, so we don't have any money here, so I don't think it's going to work. But you would put the amount of money that you would want to funnel into your futures account to get the futures deposit bonus. And after you write that sum in, you click confirm and it will deposit it into your futures account. So as soon as the money is in your futures account, you just need to maintain, let's say, the $10,000 for 3 days. So again, 72 hours. And there will be a slider that shows the progress you made. So after 1 day is completed, it will fill up 1/3 of it. After the second day, it will fill up another third. And then eventually after 3 days, that bar is going to be full and you will be able to claim all of those free trades. And you can actually go to the USDT M futures. You would be able to click Ethereum. And after you click claim in Ethereum, right here in your coupon balance, you're going to have all of those free positions, which will enable you to go ahead and open positions, and all the profits you make will be yours to then withdraw. So it's super, super amazing. This campaign isn't lasting for a very long time, and I highly recommend taking advantage of it because WEEX is just being super, super nice just for the Moonwalker and Crypto Kids community. And hopefully in 3 days time, by Tuesday, you will have all of these bonuses to then go ahead and start opening positions and making money with Ethereum. And that's the question. Okay, where would you then go ahead and trade? Which way would you trade Ethereum after you get your bonus? And I will also very quickly check the chats for any questions that may be there. Okay, so there isn't any questions, but if there is, please let me know in the chat if you do have any questions. So that's a good question too. Speaking of questions, where would you then go ahead and trade Ethereum, or which way? Which would you go long? Would you go short? What would be your take profit? What would be your stop loss? Those are all very valid points. And I want to show you my personal takes on where Ethereum can go very quickly, and then wish you all a wonderful rest of your Saturday, because I know you need to take it a little bit of a chill. It's been a pretty hectic week in crypto, and I think you guys deserve a chill Saturday before we go all in back into crypto on Monday. And obviously on the Crypto Kids channel, we make daily videos regardless of if it's a weekend or a weekday. So when we look into the monthly chart of Ethereum, the most critical pattern we've been talking about was the bullish pennant, which Ethereum has successfully broken above of. And we're now on the second monthly candle where we're above this resistance. If we can close August, which it looks very likely that that's going to happen above, let's say, the $3,400 level, then this pennant will be guaranteed closed and broken to the upside. If we want to find a target for this specific pattern, we have to exit out of logarithmic scale, adjust the support line, take a trend line to measure the height of the pennant, and then put it above the breakout zone. That will give us a target of in the $6,900 territory, which makes a lot of sense. Remember, we're not even in altcoin season yet. The Fed hasn't cut rates. So it's a very, very reasonable target. And when you look at it from where the price of Ethereum is today, that's only a 60% move to the upside. Ethereum has already pumped 60% within the past 2 months. So it's nothing out of reach. I think it's very, very possible. Even the legendary analyst Benjamin Cohen believes that Ethereum can go anywhere between 5.7 all the way to $7,500, and I would also argue that we can reach $8,000 in this cycle. So this pattern breakout is showcasing a very, very nice bullish target, and I would definitely be long on the long side personally on Ethereum rather to be on the short side of Ethereum. This pattern is also a fractal, so it's repeated in prior history of Ethereum's price action. If you go back to 2020, you can see that Ethereum had the exact same bullish pennant. You broke to the upside in the month of August, and then you rocketed to massive, massive price levels. Asset classes and specific trading assets, they like to repeat what has happened in history, and we're doing the exact same thing with the pattern and the RSI too. So that's another very bullish sign. Also, when you look at Ethereum relative to Bitcoin, we've bounced from the same level, which is the 0.01772 level, that Ethereum bounced in 2019. And after seeing that test and bounce, we went and skyrocketed to massive, massive territories on Ethereum's price. And I can demonstrate that to you by overlaying the spot price of Ethereum onto the Ethereum Bitcoin charts. You can see as soon as we bottomed on the 0.01772, the price of Ethereum starts to rally and then eventually hits an all-time high of $4,800. The same thing happened here. We're nowhere near to where the Ethereum Bitcoin dominance went all the way up to 0.07. So I think there's still a lot more in price appreciation for Ethereum within these upcoming few months. Also remember, there's treasury companies, massive ETF flows, which didn't happen before the Genius Act, allowing a bunch of stable coins, which most of them transact on Ethereum. So it forces people to have ETH in their wallets to pay for gas fees, and stable coins will roll out to millions of people all across the world. Government mandate for tokenization. The government wants to tokenize all equities, all stocks, everything you can imagine. And most of the tokenization by like 20x from second place is done on Ethereum, on Ethereum's blockchain. The chain links, the Ondo finances, they're all built on Ethereum. And obviously Ethereum went home, as Benjamin likes to call it, by dropping to 1.3. And that was the final nail in the coffin to send Ethereum to brand new all-time highs. What is an all-time high? And what is the all-time high inflation adjusted? That's also something that I saw in my previous video comments, and it's a very valid question. Because yes, Ethereum is back to 4.2, but actually the 4.8 all-time high created in 2021, now adjusted to inflation, translates to about 5.7. So theoretically, until Ethereum breaks the 5.7K, you're not hitting an inflation-adjusted all-time high. I thought it was interesting to share, so I wanted to bring it up on the show. But until we reach that point, technically Ethereum is still quite far away from a brand new all-time high. The final piece of analysis that I will end off today's show with is the liquidity piling up on Ethereum's price. At this moment in time, there was a lot of liquidity piled up at 4.2, $1.1 billion worth of liquidation leverage, which Ethereum rocketed and claimed. We've also done the same right there. At $4,096. Now the liquidity is piling to the low side. So we have 1.2 billion in liquidations at 3.994, and also a lot of liquidations piling up at 3.861. So with your brand new Ethereum position that you're going to be getting from WEEX, if you don't want to jump into the price action immediately, then I would consider setting limit orders to open at 3.994. and also 3.861, because it's very possible that Ethereum sees a small correction in the short term to collect that liquidity and then start moving back towards the upside. So guys and girls, that concludes today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, this is your final chance to ask them. If not, we can end it off with our good thoughts and wishes for you to have a wonderful Saturday, and then see you all back on Monday. Okay, guys, I don't see any other questions, so If that is the case, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. If you want to claim the bonus, it is the first link in the description down below. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all on the